Hello, team. Let's do some housekeeping. I need to make sure that I'm live, that you can see me, that you can hear me. Those of you that have been with me, you guys know the routine. Y'all know the routine here. There we are. There's the live. Hello, team. Okay, yes, you can see me. You can hear me. Let me say hello. Oh my gosh, we are on day 6. Welcome to Tuesday, January 6th. My name is Kim Knapp. I'm your coach here at the K Factor, Fitness and Health for Life, where I help you get what you want. And we are currently in our 31-day balance challenge. And if you're new and this is your first time seeing us, jump on in. If you want to get caught up, you can pick up the videos starting on January 1st. They're all posted on the page. You can also go over to our YouTube channel and pull them up on YouTube. We have a playlist there. So every day I will be uploading this to the playlist for you. Donna, thank you so much, Donna. I can always count on you to help me out and let me know you can see me and hear me. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. So we're going to wait for everybody to come in. Those of you here on Team Replay, I cannot express enough the gratitude I have and the joy that I feel, and such a joy that when I see you post on the page that you did the replay, that you joined us. You are just as important as everyone that comes here on the live, and I just want to give you a special shout out and thank you so very much for your participation and for being here, and you are an important part of the team, and I just want to thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Angela, hello. Hey, Virginia. Hey, Natalie. Glad you're here. Let me activate this chat real quick. I'm telling you what, y'all, we have an absolute beautiful day here today. It is 68 degrees and sunny. This morning I had a 10 a.m. Assisted stretch appointment, and I have a Volkswagen Beetle that's a convertible, and you know what I did. You know I had to put that top down on my car and drive home. I had it up when I went to my appointment, but on the way home, oh my goodness, that top went down. I'm cruising down the road. I could have just kept on driving. Oh my goodness. So we're going to get started right at high noon. Before we get started though, I do want to talk a little bit about something very special to me, something very close to my heart, something that I love on at least 4 days a week. And you know what that is? It's my dumbbell. I love my dumbbells. I love my dumbbells. Mwah! Because my dumbbells help strengthen me and my balance and improves my balance. And I'm going to give you some information about how exercising with dumbbells is helping your balance. That when you work out with dumbbells, you are improving your balance. So let me share a few things about that. And those of you that are going to be coming in at high noon, you'll probably come in while I'm talking about dumbbells and thinking, wait a minute, this is balance, not dumbbells. But I'm going to talk to you about dumbbells. Actually, I got to move this away from my bare foot, so let me put the dumbbell over there. You have icy conditions in Minnesota. Ooh, Angela, I'm sending you some warm Florida sunshine. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Margaret. Glad you're here. That's living, with the convertible, yeah. I was going to say I drove home with my top down, but then I was like, no, I didn't. What top? No, I didn't. It was my car, my car roof. All right, here, let's talk about dumbbells real quick and how they help with our balance, because I know a lot of you are starting off with a workout in January for this next 12 weeks and you're using your dumbbells at home. And if you go to a gym, I want to encourage you to use dumbbells instead of the machines. Dumbbells create an external load and it forces your core and your stabilizer muscles to engage. So when you're lifting and lowering that dumbbell, you are engaging those muscles that help you balance. Holding weights challenge your body. It challenges us to stay upright and be controlled, right? That's why and you all know whenever you've worked out with me, I'm always telling you to brace your core, brace your core. Those stabilizer muscles, you need to engage your core when you're lifting and lowering dumbbells. Super important, and that helps you with your balance. Every rep with a dumbbell is a balance exercise. So your posture and your foot pressure have to be very intentional, okay? And those of you, again, those of you that are new here, maybe you're hearing this for the first time, those of you that have worked out with me before, you know I like to talk about my shoes. These stay in the gym. I don't wear them outside. When I lift and lower dumbbells, I always wear shoes, but they're flat. They don't have padding. These are not running shoes. These are shoes that I wear in the gym when I'm lifting and lowering dumbbells. I can feel the floor. The sensory is there to connect my feet to my brain, and I'm locked in. If you wear running shoes and you're lifting and lowering dumbbells, you're on a padded surface, it's kind of hard to feel the floor. But when you're in a flat sole and you don't have any padding, you can feel the floor. So your feet are grounded intentionally, and that helps you balance. And that's why I talk about it here when we're barefoot. We're waking up our senses, our nervous system barefoot. That's why we're barefoot doing this and we don't have shoes on, right? We're removing the support. A slower tempo when you're lifting and lowering your dumbbells enhances your balance and your control. And there are many times that I run my team through very slow dumbbell workouts, very slow. As a matter of fact, sometimes it's so slow, we don't even get all 5 of our sets in. And we get a sweat going with that slow intensity level, and it really does burn your core and help with your balance. So today for me was lower body workout. And when I was exercising this morning and I was sharing with my team how lower body and what we were doing affects our balance and helps to improve our balance. So I thought I would share it with you. And if you're not exercising with dumbbells and you don't know how, reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you. Squats. When you're squatting, you're required level weight on both feet, right? Even weight on both of your feet. It strengthens your hips, your glutes, and your core when you go into that squat. Those are your key balancing muscles. And it's very important that you have control when you're lowering, control when you're standing. And how do you do that? You brace your core. And your job is to keep your body upright so you don't fall over, and especially when you're lifting heavy dumbbells, right? So that's the squat and how it helps with your balance. Let's talk about deadlifts, right? Deadlifts, we train that deadlift through the hinge pattern. The hinge, we hinge at the hip, right? The hinge pattern. And it strengthens our posterior chain. Super important for balance. Our glutes, our hamstrings, and our back. So when you're doing your deadlift, you got another why. You're helping your balance. It improves your ability to maintain alignment under the heavy load. You're working your core, which helps with, and your posterior chain, which helps with your balance. The last exercise I want to talk about for lower body that helps with your balance is, you probably know, the calf raise. And I mentioned this the other day. Directly strengthens our ankles. And somebody mentioned the other day that their ankles are going to get stronger doing this barefoot workout, and they're correct. We want to strengthen our ankles. And that's what the calf raise does. Critical for balancing. Take your calf raises seriously. Improving control when shifting weight and walking. That's why we need strong ankles, and that's why we're doing this barefoot. And you can probably feel your foot quiver. You can probably feel your ankle shaking a little bit when we do these movements. That's very normal because you're used to having a shoe on your foot. But we're doing this barefoot. We're removing the support. And we're training ourselves to be stronger and improve our balance. And the only way you do that is by working on it daily. Consistency, right? And the calf raises help with ankle stability. So I just wanted to kind of go over that today because I reviewed it with my clients this morning on our live workout for lower body and thought I would share it with you. But again, if you're not working out with dumbbells, now you have a reason to, right? Strengthen, build some muscle, and work on that core. Ann is in the house. Hey, Ann. Great to see you. Great to see you here. If you're just joining us, I know we start at high noon, but I had a little bit to say about dumbbells because I love them so much. There are so many reasons to work out with a dumbbell and why dumbbells are great. And helping us with our balance is just one of those reasons. I might share the others with you at some point. So I'm going to move the computer over to my right so that I can look over here and see who's on and who comes in. All right, so you guys know the routine here. We're going to do our little warm-up. Make sure you have your water. Now, we're going to do our side to side, our front to back shifting. We're going to do the hover. We're going to get in the hover zone. And then we're going to do our slow march. This is our little warm up. Make sure that you have your chair handy. If you are not steady on your feet on a hard surface, I am encouraging you to hold on to the kitchen counter, the back of a chair, the back of the couch. Hold on to your wall. Safety first. Until you feel like hovering, then you can hover. If you have to touch, you can touch. Okay? Just need to review that with everybody. Baby steps. Listen, this is for life. This isn't just for like 31 days, right? So you can practice this for a long time. All right, here we go. Somebody else come in. Hey, Kelly. Great to see you here. Let me just click on that. Great to see you here, Kelly. All right, here we go. Let's do our weight shifting. Remember, your feet are going to be hip width apart, kind of jump up and down, shift back and forth, slight bend in the knee, chest out, shoulders back, chin up. You want to have great posture. Do not look down. Make sure you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. All right, here we go. Let's shift to the right. Weight is on the right foot. Your left foot is on the floor, but you don't have any weight on it. It's just super light. And then slowly come back to center. Let's put our weight on the left foot. Left foot. The right foot is barely... There you you go. As soon as you feel that, okay, come back to center. Let's do that one more time. To the right. Feel your weight shift. Come back to center. Awareness, finding your center of gravity. And let's shift to the left foot now. Come back to center. We're going to do that one more time. To the right. Come back to center. To the left. You should have hardly any weight on that left foot. Back to center. All right, shake it out. Now, we're going to weight shift forward, weight on the toe, the ball of the foot and the toes. We're going to weight shift back onto the heel of the foot. It's not a huge movement. It's just enough to where you feel that, okay? So let's start. Let's move our weight to our heel. Your weight is on the heel of the foot. Hold it. Come back to center. Now, move your weight to the ball of your foot and your toes. Ball of the foot and the toes. Again, if you need to hover, hover over the kitchen counter. Hold the wall. Come back to center. Let's put our weight back on our heel. Come back to center. Weight forward on the ball of the foot and toes. Feel it. This is my favorite right here. I love how that feels. I could feel it in my calves. Come back to center. Whoo! All right, let's go back on the heel. Come back to center. Weight on the ball of the foot and toes. Oh yeah. Feel it? Come back to center. Good job. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right, now we're going to do the hover. So if you have to hold on to something or just have your hand over the top of the chair in case you need to touch it. Here we go. Shift your weight to your left foot. Hover with the right. Put your right foot down. Come back to center. Shift your weight to the right. Pick up that left foot and hover. Put that left foot down. Come back to center. Shift your weight to the left foot. Hover with the right. Put the right foot down and come back to center. Shift your weight to the right foot. Pick up the left and hover. And put that left foot down and come back to center. One last rep. Shift your weight to the left foot. Hover with the right. Put that right foot down. Back to center. And our last rep. Shift your weight to the right foot. Hover with the left. Put that left foot down. Shake it out. Good job. So that was just our little warm-up. Now, we're going to do our two movements we did yesterday with the leading with the big toe, leg forward and tap to the front, right? I'll demonstrate. Our weight is on our left foot. We're going to take our big toe and lead that right leg forward and tap and come in. Then our second movement that we're going to do is we're going to take that weight on the left foot and we're going to lead with our big toe out to the side and bring it in. So let's practice those two first. Again, if you have to hold on to the chair, you do that. Here we go. Weight on the left foot. Point with your right big toe front. Come back to center. Out to the side. Come back to center. And stand. Weight on both feet. Let's do that again. Weight on the left foot. Point with the big toe on your right. Bring it back to center. And then out to the side. And bring it in. Let's do that one more time. Weight on the left foot. Again, standing straight and tall. There's no reason to look down. We're not walking. We're just standing in one spot. Chest out, shoulders back, chin up, and breathe. Lead with that big toe out. Bring it in. And step to the side and bring it in. Good job. Good job. So we did 3 reps. You can do up to 8 reps when you do this on your own, okay? Now we're going to add the third movement. We're going to add the third movement. And that movement is straight leg behind. Feel your glute. I like to do that because I worked really hard to get buns of steel. When I first learned how to exercise, I always told my husband, I want buns of steel. Now I like to feel my buns of steel that I worked so hard for. So I love to do this movement. And I always do that when I go live with my team. I'm like, put your hand back here. Feel that muscle working. Hey, these muscles here, they help us get around. You want to keep those. You want to work those muscles. You want them strong. All right? So let's do that. So on this third movement, again, my weight is on your left foot. You can flex that knee a little bit. Remember, stand straight and tall. Big toe, extend your leg back and hold that glute, all right? And if you need to hold on to the chair, you do that, right? Extend, feel that? Your muscles engaged. That's our third movement. So let's do that. Left foot has your weight. Big toe, extend, and bring it forward. Extend, and bring it forward. Extend, and bring it forward. That's our third movement. So to put it all together, and here's the challenge move. So remember, you want to control your tap. So you want to kind of control the tap. Control the tap. Control the tap. You see it's intentional. It's intentional. And you want to have a long back. A long back. Your chest is out. Chin is up. You're not down like this, okay? So you need to make sure you have really good posture. And again, if you need to hold on to something, you do that. And you hover as you gradually let go. So now we're going to combine. And we're going to switch legs, okay? So now our shift your weight to the right. Extend your left leg. Come back to center. Shift your weight to the right foot. Extend your left toe and bring it back to center. So we're doing both sides. Weight is on the right foot. Extend that left big toe back, leading with the big toe, and come back to center. So let's do a combination. And again, just hold on to something. So all my weight's on my right foot. We're going to lead with the left big toe. Front, center, side, center, and back. Center. Shift your weight to the left foot. Lead with the big toe. Right, front, side, and back. Shake it out. How's everybody doing with that? Good morning, Maggie. Hi, Kelly. Kelly's here. I think I already saw you earlier. Maggie's in the house. So that's the 3-point. And we're going to do that tomorrow. Let's review one more time so you can practice it for tomorrow. Weight is on the left foot. Again, standing up straight and tall, flexing the knee, chest out, shoulders back, chin up, hips are forward. Lead with that big toe. Front, center, side, center, and back, center. And you can feel that glute engaged when you go back, can't you? Shift your weight to the right foot. Lead with the big toe. Point, center, side, center, back, center. Very good. So we added a third movement today. Excellent job. Excellent, excellent job. We usually, when we do that in our workouts, we usually do 10 reps each leg. So you can do that on your own. We're gonna do that tomorrow, and then we're gonna add another movement tomorrow for day 7. Today is day 6. So the movements may look simple. The movements may look simple and seem really simple, but they train how your body stays steady when your legs move. And wavering and feeling your center of gravity and engaging your core when you're moving your leg, you can feel it. And when we do those warm-up exercises, you're more in tune to that. Because if you just kind of showed up and did it without warming up or without kind of getting your senses and your nervous system engaged, you know, it would feel a lot different going into it just cold. And that's why the warm-up is important. Your body stays steady while your leg moves, and this is the balance that we use every single day when we're walking, when we're climbing stairs, when we're stepping over a toy, yeah, or a dog toy on the floor, or kids' toys, or you're out and you're walking down the sidewalk and you have to step over a hole, or, you know. Balance is really important, and we take it for granted. And that's why, another reason why I found this challenge, 31-day challenge that I created, to be so important. Because people are like, balance challenge, what's that? You know, now you all are seeing what it's about. So tomorrow we're going to continue building, again, one small movement at a time. So if you showed up on live, or you're showing up here on replay, good job. Write it in your journal that you showed up. Day 6 is done. You want to put that in the comments. And those of you on replay, I will be looking for you. I always do. It's great to see you comment on the page and show me that you showed up. You're welcome, Natalie. Thank you for being here. You're welcome, Kelly. And again, if you all have any questions about the toe tap movement, front, side, back, let me know, okay? It's pretty self-explanatory. And remember, the slower you can go and do that, you're really going to get a good burn. You're really going to get a good burn. You're going to feel it in your legs. The other thing is, remember when we wobble. I want to just leave you with this. Remember, when we wobble, that's your body giving you feedback, right? And so pay attention to that. And the other thing is, if you're doing this and you need to stop and reset, you just do it. Remember, you do you. You move at your pace, in your range of motion, and holding on or not holding on or hovering over something, right? You're going to do you, because I'm meeting you right where you're at. I'm Kim Knapp, your coach here at the K Factor, Fitness and Health for Life, where I help you get what you want. And I will see you tomorrow on Wednesday, January 7th. Day 7 tomorrow, y'all. See you there. Have a great day. Bye.